other site in the game could see the boxing voice.
Quickly rising up the ranks of Top Rank and forcing them to put him in bigger fights with bigger names. I give you from Robert Garcia's boxing gym. I give you Saul Rodriguez Jr. Saul, let's start off here with what was that like? You know, taking a guy that Felix Verdejo went all 12 rounds with and dropping him like third period French in the first round.
Oh man, it was exciting. I actually thought the fight was gonna go a little bit longer. I expected it to knock him out like in 5 or 6, but I thought I was gonna knock him out. I thought he was gonna last a little longer though.
I've been looking at the first round and that left hook that just dropped in the first time around the 1 minute and 30-second mark. It looked like you were surprised, like you didn't think he was going to go down that quickly.
I thought he was actually be able to take the punches a little bit better, but I mean I have 4 first-round knockouts, so I mean I know my left hook could make anybody drop, especially if I hit him on the right spot. They're going to go down. They're going to feel it.
I'm looking later on around. As soon as he gets back up, you're all over him. And one of the things I've noticed that you've been doing, and you can maybe take us into it, you're throwing punches, but you're not just going wild. You're not just swinging, for the fences, trying to nail him with everything. What do you do to work on that so that you're landing your power punches, you're dropping him, but you're not just throwing caution to the wind and throwing everything at him without even looking?
Yeah, I mean, just from experience, just from previous fights, that happened to me before where I get too excited and I try to knock him out, trying to throw everything hard and everything doesn't land. So I mean, I try to be more effective and try to make every punch count by being more accurate. So I mean, I try to have every punch I throw land, or I mean, if I throw a punch to waste it for the next one to land, I mean, I know I'm doing that, but I just try to be more accurate and making my punches count for sure, like especially my power punches.
Now, as soon as that fight was over, how quickly did you and your team call up Bob Arum and go, Bob, we want Felix Verdejo, Puerto Rican, Independence Day, we'll go there. We'll go to New York City. We'll fight Felix Verdejo. We want him now. Get Felix's ass in the ring. We're ready for him.
I mean, of course, that's a fight we want, but I mean, I know the Top Rank's going to build it up, and it's not going to, it's not worth what they would want to pay right now. So I mean, of course, we want to. When we get that fight, we want it to be top dollar, so it could actually be valuable. Because I mean, I could fight all the top prospects right now, but it's going to be for chump change. Compared to if I wait a year or two, it'll be worth a lot more money.
You were supposed to have a fight in March. I know they pulled that. We're waiting for a better date. Is it safe to say that you want to fight on the Pacquiao card? That you've thrown hints there. Your management team has thrown hints there of, hey, we'd love to fight on the Pacquiao card. If you can get us in there, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, we'll fight on Pacquiao versus Bradley.
Yeah, I mean, that's an option too, of course. But I mean, even if it's a step from there, like HBO Latino, HBO After Dark, something. I mean, I know those channels are great channels to be on, and a great spot for a young, hungry prospect to fight on. So, I mean, I feel like that's great exposure. We're looking for something like that, or even that, if it comes about. So, I mean, we're open, but we're looking for bigger fights and big venues.
So, for you, what is a bigger fight, man? What's a reasonable bigger fight that you feel can be made within the next, 3 to 4 months to 6 months?
I mean, just on being on HBO, being the co-main event or even the main event. I mean, I feel like I belong on HBO right now after my last performance, and I feel like I want to be on True TV again, but I mean, I don't think they have True TV anymore. I guess the True TV channel, they're not going to be doing boxing anymore. So, I mean, I thought that was going to be a great spot to keep fighting like 2 or 3 more times, but I mean, so it's only Solo Boxeo and HBO. So I mean, it's a big step from Solo Boxeo to HBO. So I mean, I don't want to go back to Solo Boxeo because I feel like that's a step back. But I mean, we end up having to fight to be okay. But I'm looking for something like on HBO or even on the undercard of a pay-per-view card. That's where I want to fight.
We got Saul Rodriguez once again, only here on the Squared Circle, the Sports Swami. Last couple questions, we'll let you go. I know because you're very busy, you're getting ready for stuff. Take us back to the fight itself. I mean, when you knocked out Najera, I mean, what did you do right after that fight? Because I'm guessing you were jacked and pumped. Like when you have a fight where you just win by first round knockout and everything is the adrenaline is still rushing. How do you bring yourself down when you're still in a high? I mean, you've put yourself through training, you've worked your ass off, and the fight ends within 2 minutes. Like a lot of your fights. What do you do after that to sort of bring everything down?
I mean, it was just exciting. It was a really high like adrenaline rush, and a lot of people were there. It was the Cotto Canelo weekend, so we had a lot of Latinos in Vegas at the time. It was at the Cosmo, and I mean, it was great. I had a lot of family and friends. I mean, it was just a great feeling, and especially to end it on a spectacular fashion on True TV. I mean, it was a new network for me to fight on a new audience, like American audience. So it was great. I mean, it was exciting. But after that, like a week or two later, I ended up going to Mexico for 2 weeks. So it was great. I got to spend some time over there, go to a few rodeos, a few like rooster fights they have over there. I like that. So I mean, and it was just fun. I spent time with family over there. So I mean, that helped me. I mean, just feel like. I mean, I feel always the same. I expect to win, but I mean, it makes me feel good to see my family.
Is there a part of you that's going stir crazy right now? Because I can tell you want to fight. You're jonesing for a fight. You want to get back in the ring. You want to make some money. You want to, as you said, get on HBO, get on pay-per-view. What do you do to not just get yourself stir crazy because you don't have a fight lined up and you haven't fought since November?
I mean, I just spar a lot, and I love training, but I'm excited. Every time I train, every time I go run, I'm excited just thinking about the next time I fight again to give you guys a spectacular fight, spectacular knockout, hopefully, but just a spectacular knockout. Like, I like the energy to when people watch me fight, for there to be a lot of energy, like, how Mike Tyson used to fight. The intense, like you watch the fighter with just a crazy energy and intense, knowing it's going to be a good fight and there's going to be power punches. So I mean, I want people to see when they see me fight, there's going to be blood, there's going to be people getting dropped. I mean, my opponent get dropped, not me. But I mean, they're going to see people drop and people bleed or stuff break, noses, whatever. I mean, I want jaws, whatever. I want people to see, when they see me fight, they're gonna get their money worth.
Once again, it is Saul Rodriguez Jr. And Saul, before we let you go, where can the fans check you out at? Where is the Twitter page, Instagram, Facebook? Where can the fans hit you up at?
They could watch me on, they could follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope at team_Neno, Neno, and Facebook, Saul Rodriguez. And there's a few fights on YouTube, interviews and stuff, so you guys just check me out and keep following my career. And thank you for all the support. All my fans and family and friends, thank you for interviewing me today. I hope you have a great day, and thank you a lot. Appreciate it.
Pleasure's all ours. We come back, we got a whole lot more here only on ThaBoxingVoice.com presents a Squared Circle to Sports Swami. Once again, only on ThaBoxingVoice.com.